Hello and welcome to episode 10 of series 5 of Master League Story Mode. So last episode we got back on track. We are now on a winning streak. I don't know how many we've won in a row. 3 in a row potentially. And the game against Nottingham Forest was a very easy one against a very poor side. Let's see what we've got today. We've got 11th place Reading away from home, and then we invite Hull City to Ellen Road, and yeah, they're in 10th. So yeah, I mean, we're second place now. We're high flying Leeds, as they are in real life. Before we get into this, scouts are back. They found Mount. We know about that, and that is a player that we would love to sign. He's too highly rated for us now, 79 rated, but I'm going to put in a bid for him now and see if we can get, you know, just try and line something up, because I would absolutely love to sign him. See if we can use Baker as a bargaining tool. Try and get it up to a high chance of succeeding, 1.8 million. And then hopefully by the end of the transfer window, maybe we've got someone who's that highly rated. You never know. You never know. We've got 3 months, so it could happen. We would like to get him on more than a 6-month deal. It looks like the release fee has to be there, so we'll leave that as it is. 72. We'll give him a goal bonus just to push that up, but he would be incredible. What a player he would be for us. What is our highest rated player at the moment? That's the question. Highest rated player is, Bernardo, 76, Romero, 77. It's going to be a long way for them to get there, but it could happen. Now, before we get into the first game, we're going to look for another centre-back. I think it's been decided we probably need one. And a very Marcelo Bielsa thing to do is to play a defensive midfielder as a centre-back. So we'll look for someone who's defensive midfielder and a centre-back, obviously Argentinian. I think we'll look up to 79 as well, as with Mount, because you never know. I think we could maybe get a player that gets that high by then. This guy looks pretty decent. M. Martinez. We want someone who can pass well, is good on the ball. He ticks all of those boxes. Plays defensive midfielder, great ball winner, strong. He's quite a little guy. Small centre-back. But again, well, Gary Medel being the perfect example when Bielsa has used a centre-back of that style. So I think we'll put in a bid for him. The lowest they'll go is 4.9 million, but they seem to be happy to do that. Maybe they'll take a player as a trade. Paddy Bamford barely gets a shout at the moment. Well, we could do that and get him for less than $1 million, probably. We could guarantee it for 2 million. We'll try it at 58% with Paddy B going out. Looks like this is going to be a bit difficult. We can obviously give him a massive goal bonus and a win bonus just to try and attract him with a salary. Doesn't seem to be that bothered. We'll give him... Would a release fee help? Not that we want to put in release fee when we don't need to. We'll try that. He looks decent. Again, obviously, anyone wants to have a little look themselves for this sort of player, then I'll be very happy to take any suggestions. I know a lot of you probably already have suggested them, and if you have, then try again. I might remember. We'll check Chile as well. Obviously, we've got that link there. Isla being our guy, we know all about him. He's been great. So no, not seeing much in there, but I'm happy with the one bid that we've made. If we could line up Mount and Martinez as 2 transfers in January, that would be great. And with that out of the way, let's get into the first game of today's episode, which is away at Reading. Let's take a look at the sides. Now, I've just noticed, actually, I've never noticed this before, Bernardo is 78 rated when he's in the game plan. As we saw, he's only 76 rated, but we're totally counting that. He is 78 rated. That means he only needs to rise 1 point before the end of the January window, and we could pull off that Mount transfer. It does raise questions as to where Saiz would play. We'd probably have to play him out on the left or right. I don't know. He just might not even play. We might sell him, because Mount, I think, could be the future of this side. He's English, he's young, he's talented, and I think he would be an incredible signing. One that we can build this team around, especially with Romero. Ooh, that'd be great. Saiz has been brilliant. He's only 27 years old. Obviously, Leeds fans in real life will have a great affection for him. He was their player of the season last year. And he's a great player, and he's been good for us. But Mount, I can't get him out of my head. So who plays today? Well, Harrison, I think, is going to come in for Nkudu. Oh, no, Nkudu. It's a 3-point drop in team spirit. I'd play him over Pablo, but Pablo's on a green. We're just going to keep it all as it is. This side has been excellent this season. Against the Reading, playing a very traditional 4-4-2. How will our back 3 deal with the 2 strikers? Well, we'll find out. So as we know, things are very, very close at the top of the championship now. 1 loss. Could easily slip down 3 or 4 places. Obviously, automatic promotion would be the smart choice, but there's part of me that would love a run in the playoffs. a dramatic win at Wembley for Leeds United in a playoff final would be a really nice addition to this series. But really, let's just make it simple. Let's finish first or second and go through. Let's get a win today. Come on. Throw into Saiz. Back to Pizarro. Spots Nkudu in a load of space. It's a great crossfield ball into Nkudu. He skips away from his man. Into Kobos. Slips it into Romero. Cuts back inside. Oh, it's well dealt with. Very good defending there. He very nearly worked a great opportunity. Reading looking to take it short. And they do. Pizarro can't hold him up. Low ball in. McNulty. Takes it back out of the box. A beater. Good ball into McNulty. Floats one in. Ayling does enough. And now Bernardo. Into Saiz. Lovely little pass from the centre-back. Now Saiz looking for the run of Romero. Romero's got his hand in the air. He's not doing much in the way of a smart run, but he does eventually get the ball. Good defending again. Nkudu does well, puts the pressure on there. And turns away neatly to find Romero. He's going to look to hold it up. Nkudu's made the run, but Romero doesn't use him there. That was a mistake. Pizarro, though, is spotted. Big Pablo in a load of space. First time ball in, looking for Kobos was a nice idea. Needed to cushion that pass slightly more. McNulty will get to this. And now there's space. If they can find McCleary. Isla's trailing. No! Reading through on goal here. Oh, he's gone back into... Oh, fuck's sake. Well, I mean, yes, that's annoying, but they deserved a goal. Doesn't really matter how it came. He really should have gone through there. That's, yeah, poor decision making from him. But then they deserved the goal. They broke our back line, and the start to this game has not been good from either side. We've been very poor. No shots yet. Isla into Nkudu. Looks for the ball back into him. That's nicely worked. Now Isla. And slipping Kobos here. Through on goal with his right foot. It's a decent effort. It's well saved. First proper chance of the game there for Leeds United. Nolte will get to this ahead of Janssen. Squares it. It's not going to fall to Baldock. Surely not. Half time nearly upon us here. Nkudu into Saiz. Isla. That's nice. Romero into Kobos. Turns away. Space for Hernandez here. It's not the best ball, but he'll get to it. No. No. We had so many men bombing on then. Had to make that one count. Now that's half time here. Well, we got done with the sweatiest of sweaty goals, but it should have been straight through and a finish anyway. So, however it happens, they deserved a goal. And we have not deserved anything from this. We've been very poor. We need to buck up our ideas in the second half. Saiz into Nkudu. In for Romero, who's had very little to do in this game so far. Lays it into Saiz. Footwork. Oh, just couldn't find the pass. Kobos bringing it forward now. 64 minutes gone here and we're having an absolute shocker. No doubt about that. Got to be looking for runs here. Romero's made one. Oh, it'll go through to him in the looping header, and that is about as good a chance as we've had in the second half. It was nothing. Putting in hopeful balls into the box. This isn't the Bielsa way. Let's get it on the deck. Let's pass it around. Let's pass with purpose. Nkudu. It's not a bad ball there. Isla. No! Just stupid. Oh, somehow they found a way through here. Oh, and now Barrow. He's got plenty to aim for in the box. Manoni deals with it well. 12 minutes left on the clock here. Need to do something quickly. Can Harrison be the catalyst here? Just over 10 minutes left in this one. Isla's not making much in the way of a run, but he's found Harrison now. Oh, and the ball into Romero. He's unmarked. Oh, Saiz. No, can't take it down. Fuck's sake. It's just not working today. Isla into Harrison. Steps away from Edwards. That's positive. Romero into Saiz. Finds the ball back into Romero. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're leaving it late to put anything together here. And it was Harrison. He beat the first man to start this move off. Some nice passing here. Saiz steps back inside. Finds Romero. Finish is well saved. Harrison. Once again steps inside. If anything's going to come here, it's going to be with Harrison. Romero lays it into Pablo Hernandez. Oh, it's strong defending. Very strong defending there. Janssen does really well to cut that out. 2 minutes left here. We need to go forward. Make a fucking run, Romero. Inside to Harrison. Ah, loses out. Pizarro still has it. Ah. Couldn't get the fucking pass away. And that's going to be full time here. In Reading. And that is a really disappointing. All 3 points dropped today. Not a single point from that. And we didn't deserve it. We were awful. Absolutely shocking performance. All round, really. I mean, we created 3 chances. Reading only had the 1. It was finished after an easy breaking of our offside trap, which happens way too often. And just relatively poor performances from all of our players today. Jesus Christ, that's not good. Not good at all. Well, we keep our second position. That's where we want to stay. It's only goal difference that's keeping us ahead now of Swansea City. But Derby now, a full 5 points ahead of us. They could be difficult to catch. Let's look and see how we did this month. Well, 3 wins and 1 loss is okay. We could have made it 4 wins for the month, would have been nice. Saiz bringing the goals home. And Romero, top scorer in the league, only grabbing 1 goal in November. He's having a difficult winter, a harsh winter for the Argentinian. Yeah, pretty poor performances all round. Isla second in the rankings, and then Romero, without any goals, is third. I think that says a lot, really. Romero's finishing has been awful. 8% success rate. That has just gone off a cliff. I've never seen anything like it. Jansen's still dominant. That's good to see. Bernardo chipping in as well. Pizarro at the heart of everything. Good passing success rate. But Romero's passes received success rate is only 66%. That's mental. I don't even know how that statistic is worked out, but that seems very low. And this would suggest that we're doing okay. And I guess 3 wins out of 4 is good. And we make up almost the entire team of the month for November. So maybe we've been playing okay, just averagely. No one's been playing out of their skins. But as a team, obviously we are doing pretty well. And we need to bounce back today at home at Ellen Road. And apparently Hull are a rival. I did not know that. That's interesting. And we've got a mission. That's going to be, I guess, beat your local rivals. I don't know about this Hull Leeds rivalry. But let's see what the chairman's got to say. Yeah, win the rival match. Okay, we're on 23%. So if we lose this, then we could be in trouble. Let's get into it. How's everyone looking after that poor performance? Well, we've got obviously some of the boosts from the derby. With Kobos on a downward arrow, I guess we're going to have to bring in Klitsch there. Probably our best bet. Baker's also okay in that position. I think Klitsch on the blue arrow is going to make sense. Harrison looked great when he came on. I think we're going to play him today ahead of Pablo. Just is a bit uninspiring, really. That does take us down to 65 team spirit. It's a bit low. They've got Fraser Campbell up front. Ex-Arsenal John Terrell at attacking midfield. That's interesting to see him there. And a few 60 rated defenders and not a very good keeper. We've got to bounce back today. Come on then. Consider Paddy Bamford. I mean, you've got to think he deserves a start. Considering how badly Romero's been playing. But that will just dent the confidence of a man who we thought we were going to rely on. To get us promotion, we've got to keep giving him chances. He is in a bit of a lean spell. But he's not going to get out of that on the bench. So, well, we'll try him. But Paddy certainly deserves a few minutes if we can't find the goal with Romero. So I thought I'd just check up on the Hull Leeds rivalry. Apparently it is a rivalry. They are local to each other. And apparently a poll of Hull City fans in 2013 did say that Leeds was their main rival and their main derby. So this is an important one. At the very least for Hull City's fans. I don't know about Leeds. Got so many rivals. It's hard to know which one's the worst. But hey, I mean, I think Leeds-Bradford, that's got to be surely one of the big rivalries if they ever get to play each other again. But a derby's a derby, and the fans, well, there'll be local bragging rights around the water cooler to play for, so they'll want us to win. We are at home. Let's see if we can turn that disappointing performance in the last game around with a win today. Let's go. Ayling brings it forward now into Isla. Finds Saiz. Steps away nicely. Now Isla squares it for Romero. Oh, that's poor. Straight into the defender's feet. Harrison looked very bright coming on in the last game. Simple ball down the line into Saiz. He'll hold it up. Flicks it round the corner into Jack Harrison. Low ball into Romero. Yes, finally he's back on the score sheet. He needed that. He really needed that. 8% success rate he was on going into today's game. Over the last 4 games he's been awful. Well, you had that put on a plate for him there, and it was great play from Jack Harrison. As we said, in the last game, he was the bright spark. And Saiz found him here with a cheeky little ball through. Harrison pushed it all the way to the line. Poked a ball in. Romero got ahead of his man. And it's low cross bonanza for us now. And, yeah, Harrison gets an assist. And Romero finally back in the goals. So, it's Klitsch over this one. Can he find Jansen? It's a good ball. Jansen heads down. And just wide. The big centre-back rising well. Oh, Pizarro read that very easily. And now he can slip in Romero. Maxi Romero for his second. That's great defending. Really good defending there. Harrison, great take inside to Saiz. Cuts back. And then back again. Isla. Put a ball in. Looking for Romero. It's well dealt with. A couple of good chances there though. Isla well kept in and then finds Harrison. Inside of Irvin. Great ball to Saiz. Lays it off to Klitsch. Oh. Saiz out to Nkudu. Good hit from him. Very good hit from the winger. Forced the keeper into a good save. Bernardo. Great ball to Nkudu. Now Romero back into him. That's not the best ball back. But Nkudu will get there. Cuts back in. It's for Saiz. Lays it off to Romero. Should have just gone for goal there, Sammy. And that's half time here. And, well, we should have scored more than one. Hull City have been dire. We've created chances, but a 1-0 lead is a very precarious one. We need to get an early goal in the second half just to settle things down and get another 3 points on the board. Let's go. Harrison lays it off to Pizarro. Ball inside, looking for Romero. What a ball. Good turn, Romero. Cuts back. Still Romero dancing, curling, and that's a great goal. What a ball that was from Pizarro. Picking him out there. Pizarro, the engine room and the brains of this operation. It was the whole player almost on his line, playing Romero on side. Cut back in onto the favoured right. Skipped away from the final man, and that's his second today. And that's the one we needed, and Romero looks to have found his confidence again. That's nicely worked. And now Saiz. That's an awful pass, but Harrison will get there just about. And now he'll run at this defence. Cuts inside. Finds the ball into Romero on a hat-trick here. Oh, great defending. Great goalkeeping even. Romero just couldn't quite find his third. And there we are, full time here at Ellen Road. And it's Romero back in the goals. That's exactly what we wanted. It wasn't a great game by any stretch of the imagination. Hull were poor. We were pretty poor. But Romero, well, his first goal was a tap-in, and that's just what he needed for his confidence. And the second one, that showed a little bit more of the mercurial genius that we've come to expect from young Maxi. And, yeah, surely that now opens up the floodgates for a load more goals. And surely automatic promotion. It's got to be. It's got to be. Only one shot on target allowed by Hull. Maxi Romero back where he deserves, man of the match. And 6s for everyone else. A good, solid performance. Bielsa will be pleased. And we stay... Well, it's the same points. I mean, look at that. I mean, it is going to be razor tight from 3rd to 6th. Only 3 points separating them at the moment. Well, from 2nd to 6th. So it could all change very quickly. Norwich City sitting just outside of the playoffs at the moment. They're only 4 points below us. So, I mean, we need to keep winning. We need to keep grinding out the results. Saiz has learnt creative playmaker. We're coming to first week of December here. Are we going to make any new signings in January? Well, Mount and Martinez are both options now. That's interesting. And we finally managed to achieve one of the manager's missions. So we'll see how that affects our manager approval rating. And the scout's got something else for us as well. And an extra 19,000 there in the salary. Let's first check out the scout. Got a right back here. Oh, Mo Bezic. That could work as a defensive midfielder / centre back. That's almost exactly the prototype that Bielsa would look for there. The ex-Everton man now at Borough. He's only 26 years old. Definitely one to consider. Let me know what you think about him. Do we still need a keeper? I think probably some of you would say yes, we do. Derby County would accept 2 million and a 1.5 million salary plus Lewis Baker for Mount. I mean, that would be an incredible signing. I mean, he's lacking in a few areas, but that ball control's insane. His finishing isn't great, but he's great from set pieces as well. He's quick, got explosive power. He's only 19 years old. And look at all those player skills. And look at those playing styles as well. He's got low lofted pass, weighted pass, long range drive. A little bit of everything. And that swerve as well. He'll be quality. Martinez, well, 1.4 million in Bamford for him. I mean, we'll probably play Saiz as our backup centre forward. If Bamford did go, I mean, those are both eminently doable. We've had a couple of bids in for some of our bottom feeders. We can let them go in good time. And let's finish off by seeing, an extra 2% owner trust. Is that really all you get for beating, for fulfilling one of the missions? That's poor, considering how much we lost at the beginning. So a decent episode, a little bit mixed. Good to see Maxi Romero back in the goals. A disappointing loss to start the episode. We did turn things around a little bit. I'll see you in a bit.